I'm Yuka. I'm 30 years old.
I'm Michiru. I'm 5 years old.
We're a happy family of 3 living in an apartment. But now we have a new family member on the way.
Mom, she kicked!
Maybe she's trying to talk to her sister.
Hello? This is Michiru, your sister speaking.
Oh, it kicked again.
So, is it a boy or a girl?
It's a girl.
Hello, little sister.
Be nice to her, okay?
It's like our family is like Crayon Shinchan.
Beep, copyright.
Sorry about that.
Teach that to your little sister too.
Aye, aye, Captain.
What? I wasn't pregnant the other day, you say? Well, you'll understand when you grow up someday. Michiru goes to a nursery nearby, and there are many children from our same apartment complex there too. But there have been several incidents where one of the moms got out of hand. Today, I want to talk about one of the incidents that was very shocking. She was the perfect example of the kind of mother that I don't want to become, especially now that I'm having my second child. Her name is Sabetsu. They moved into the room next door. I only saw her husband once since they moved in because he was transferred out of the city where he lived alone now. They have 2 children, and their older son Yuki is the same age as Michiru. Ryuta, the little brother, is 1 year younger than them. Although Yuki goes to the same nursery as Michiru, his little brother goes to a nursery for rich kids where most of the children move on to go to private schools. Therefore, Michiru became friends with Yuki but hardly knew Ryuta. I was wondering why they went to different places, but I felt really sad when I found out through our conversations. One day, when some of the moms living in the same apartment were planning to get tea together. Yuka, how are you doing? Sabetsu, hiya. I hadn't told you whether I'd be going over to that gathering you invited me to. Right, so can you come? Yes, we'll be there. My little one is looking forward to it. That's great. I'll tell Tae that there will be 3 more coming. Oh, there will only be 2 coming. So only Yuki and Ryuta will come? No. I'll be there too. But then, what do you mean by 2? Ryuta and I will be there. What about Yuki? Well, he has a lot of things to do, so he won't be able to make it. Things to do? Does he have lessons or something? Well, something like that. But it'll only be about 2 hours. It would be nice if he could come too. All his friends will be there too. That's why he's not coming. What? Yuki goes to the same nursery as the kids who live in the same apartment. So he's friends with them, right? So if he's there, my boy will be all alone. What do you mean, my boy? They're both your children, right? Our family's a little complicated. I mean, Ryuta when I say my boy. He'll be able to be friends with the other kids if Yuki isn't there. Is that why you're going to make him stay at home? Like I said, he's busy. You're going to have your second child soon, right? You'll soon understand. I'm not sure about that. Can you not interfere with other people's families' business? Sorry, that's not what I meant. Anyways, I'll be there with my son. Bye. Something didn't feel right about what she said about Yuki. I wonder what she meant by only referring to Ryuta as her son. Time passed and I couldn't figure it out until the day before the tea gathering. I'm sorry. Please, open the door.
Mom, Yuki's crying.
Maybe he got shut out for doing something bad. But I shouldn't interfere with other people's family business. I'm sure they'll let him in a few minutes, but I was worried that I didn't do anything about it. But 3 hours later...
Mom! Yuki's still locked out!
What? Really? It's already 9. I hurried and opened the door and found Yuki lying down in front of the front door. Where's your mom?
Michiru's mom.
Won't they let you in?
No, she left with Ryuta.
What? I was told to wait here. You've got to be kidding me. It seems like Sabetsu locked Yuki out and then left the apartment with Ryuta. Now I knew for sure that there was a clear discrimination between the brothers in the household. Come over to our house for now. You must be hungry.
But my mom!
I'll contact your mom for you, so don't worry about it.
Let's play together!
Although it was in wintertime, he was shivering from the chilly evening breeze. I felt so sorry for him and started to make some food with what we had. When my husband came back, I explained everything to him and served them dinner.
Thanks for the food.
What's the matter? Go ahead and eat up.
Am I allowed to eat with you guys?
Of course. Why wouldn't you be?
I'm always last, so...
What do you mean?
I'm only allowed to eat after Mom and Ryuta have finished eating. Ryuta eats all the meat, and I only get the vegetables that Ryuta doesn't eat.
What the?
I want to see Dad. Dad.
I was furious after Yuki told me about the situation at home. I know I shouldn't interfere with other people's family business, but this was unacceptable. Sabetsu, where are you now?
What do you want at this hour?
Yuki is waiting at my house. Come back and open the front door.
Oh, was he annoying? Crying like a baby?
You can just leave him alone. It's 11 in the evening. Aren't you worried, leaving a child alone at this hour?
Not really. I'm fine as long as I have Ryuta.
I heard from Yuki that you aren't his biological mother.
He told you that? Oh, that kid. Talking about unnecessary things.
I understand why you would treat them differently because he's not related to you by blood. But this is not okay.
This has nothing to do with you.
Doesn't your husband say anything?
He doesn't know. I give him what he needs to survive. Yuki lost his mother from a disease. Making a fuss and losing his mother again is his biggest fear. So he won't tell my husband no matter what.
You're exploiting his trauma? Do you really think that that's okay?
I said, don't interfere. Getting mad isn't good for the baby, you know. I'm saying this for you.
But...
Thanks for having him. I'm at my parents' house and I won't be going home today.
What about Yuki?
You can just throw him out if you don't want to take care of him. I want to maintain a friendly relationship with the people in this apartment. I don't want to have a fight with you either, Yuka. I'll see you at the tea gathering.
What should I do?
Take it easy, Yuka. It's an important time for us.
Yeah, but what about Yuki?
I have an idea.
Michiru?
It's Michiru, the big sister now.
Okay, so what's your idea?
Yuki, let's talk to your dad about this.
Oh? But Michiru, you have to think about Yuki's feelings too.
I'm going to be a big sister soon, but if my mom treated me like I wasn't needed, I think I'd cry too.
You'd cry?
So let's ask your dad for help.
But my dad might hate me for this.
No, he won't. He's your dad, right? Right, Dad?
That's right. He will never hate you for that.
Okay, I'll call my dad. Yuki took out a folded piece of paper from his necklace, and on the paper... Is this your dad's phone number? He gave it to me in case I got lost. Although it was nearly midnight, I didn't hesitate to call his father.
Hello?
Hello, I'm sorry to bother you at this hour. The next day was the day of the tea gathering. So, I went over to Tei's house along with Michiru and Yuki. Sabetsu came a little late and said,
"Why is this kid here?"
He may not be your son, but still. How dare you? He stayed with us last night.
Right, thanks. But you should have just left him. It was punishment.
What did Yuki do wrong?
He took Ryuta's toy.
Are you sure?
Of course. My son was crying.
Mom, I was playing with that toy, but then Ryuta tried to take it from me, so I said he could have it later. Then he charged into me. That's what he's saying.
There's no point in believing what this kid tells you. Only Ryuta is my child. I'm not your child. Obviously, you're just a thing that came with your father. You should be thankful that you even get to live with us.
Now I understand how you really feel.
What? You made it. Thank God. Darling! Dad!
I'm so sorry I didn't notice, Yuki.
I'm sorry, Dad. I said that I would be a good boy.
What have you done while I was away? My precious son!
Why are you here?
Yuka here realized that there was something wrong and contacted me. Apparently, you were making Yuki do the chores while you went out with Yuta.
And you told her that too? You useless little...
What do you mean by that?
Oh, well,
Yuki is my son, but you didn't give birth to him. The same goes for Ryuta, but I have worked hard for you three, and you repay me like this?
Wait, darling, hear me out.
Don't ever call me darling again, you evil woman. I've already heard what you had to say. I can't trust you with Yuki.
What are you going to do?
I want to get a divorce.
You've got to be joking. I was finally able to remarry.
It's all your fault.
Do I have to live with just the two of us again? Who's going to do the chores?
Shut up, Ryuta. Ah! Yuki's father apologized to us many times. Soon later, he divorced Sabetsu for neglecting their child, so she was forced to leave the apartment with Ryuta. Apparently, her previous husband divorced her because she would spoil Ryuta too much. She tried to remarry someone who was rich so she could send Ryuta to a good nursery and private school. Because she was a housewife, she didn't have anything to do once she was kicked out, so she had to go back to her parents' house in the middle of nowhere with Ryuta. The spoiled child was now being trained by his grandparents and was having a hard time. Yuki's father still gets messages saying she wants to get together again. But after telling her that he will sue her for child abuse if she continues to message him, the messages stopped. I don't know if I'm the right person to say this, but Yuki is a very hard worker, so please raise him with lots of love.
Thank you so much. Good luck with giving birth to your second child, Yuka. When are you expected?
In about 3 weeks. So I was thinking of going back to my parents' house. Today was supposed to be a chance to say bye to my friends, but...
Ow! It's happening!
Huh? Already?
Get in the car quickly, please. I was going into labor, and I went quickly to the hospital.
Good luck, Michiru's mom!
Even though it was my second time, I still couldn't get used to this awful pain. I endured the pain for 6 hours, being accompanied by my husband, and...
The baby is born!
My new baby was born earlier than expected, but I was able to give birth to a healthy girl weighing 2,500 grams.
Mom, can I hold my little sister?
She's fragile, so hold her up gently with Dad, okay?
Wow, she's so little!
I'm counting on you to protect her, big sister.
Aye, aye, Captain.
And so, our family became bigger. Both Michiru and my newborn are my precious children. I will love them both from the bottom of my heart.
What shall we name her?
Hey guys, what do you think we should name her?